Hey, how's it going? Just out here enjoying my beautiful backyard on a hot August day. But it's not so bad. Got a little cold front that came through. Get some vitamin D. Good for you. Um, Been asked recently, like, how do you stay in shape when you have a 10-month-old baby? I guess it's to anybody who has small children. Like, how do you balance the two things, like fitness, health, and giving time to the child, that you just brought into this world. Um, we have a little girl, my wife and I'd say we're in pretty good shape. I mean, you can always be better, but I would say that we accomplish the things we need to do when it comes to fitness and health. So I've kind of thought about this for the last couple of days, and like, what are the things that I do to balance it out? And so I've got 3 things that if you implement them today, you can write your ticket. But it's probably the 3 hardest things, and everyone always says it but never does it. And number 1, I'll give you them in order. Number 1, 80-20 rule. You have to get your nutrition. You have to get your nutrition right. So the way you do that, though, is through meal prep. I know everyone says that, oh, meal prep, blah, 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 whatever. You have to get meal prep right to make it efficient. You have to do your research on it, start digging into different recipes that are easy to cook, fast, but yet still fit within your macros, and can give you what you need to sustain your weight or gain it or lose it, whatever your goal is throughout that day. So number 1, you have to meal prep. You've got to get your nutrition right, or none of it else matters. Number 2, you have to be willing to give up a little bit of sleep. I know that sucks. Everybody loves their sleep, but you have to sacrifice, whether it be in the morning or at night. You have to sacrifice a moment that you relax and say, you know what? I'm gonna take that hour and I'm gonna devote it to hitting the gym, or I'm gonna devote it to taking a walk. I'm gonna devote it to fitness. I'm gonna devote it to getting out there and actually doing something physical. Okay? And I know that is much harder than I'm saying it is, but like this morning and pretty much every weekend in the last months, I have gotten up at 6 a.m., not that early, 6 a.m., and boom, I'm out for a run. I hit the gym in the afternoons. I balance it right in that fine, right between being able to pick my little girl up and then being home after work. But you got to make it work. You have to find that balance and then stick to it. You can't just say you'll do it but never do. So that's number 2. You have to be willing to sacrifice a little bit of downtime. Number 3 is you have to be creative with the time you spend with your child. My little girl's 10 months old. I mean, she can't walk yet. She's kind of getting around, but we got a playroom for her. I take that opportunity when I'm with her and she's kind of playing with something. I take that opportunity to hit some abs, do some leg raisers, do an ab roller, plank. Play a game with your child around you doing something. Whenever I plank, she wants to climb on top of me, pull on me. It creates this moment where I'm getting something done, but I'm also spending time with her. So you have to be creative. Number 3, you have to be creative. So we'll go back through it again. Meal prep, get your nutrition right. Number 2, you have to be willing to sacrifice and give up a little bit of your sleep and time of your relaxing time. And number 3, be creative with the moments that you do have with your child so that you can develop the things that you need to accomplish also. As they get older, that one is really important. You could be out walking with them. You can be jogging with them. You can set up obstacle courses outside where you're running them with them. So there's many things that you can do with that. So I know they're generic and everyone hears them all the time, but it's the most important ones. You've got to get your nutrition. You got to be able to sacrifice. And number 3, you have to be creative. All right. See you later.